bonus podcast. I don't think this has even been chilled, Corey. This is all thanks to
No, it's a bit. No, it is cold, but it's a bit early for a beer.
thanks to Queensland Beer Co. I think it's just cold outside, so it's just
okay.
Everything's cold.
Thanks, boys.
This reminded me when I was living in Boston, you could just put your beers on the balcony.
I'd like for everyone to know I just smashed about 18 of these on my camping trip.
Oh yes,
in a stint.
Queensland Beer Co. 3.5%. You can't
I
go
lost
wrong.
weight on a 6-day camping trip.
That is impossible.
I
can't
agree.
believe-
That's
can't
why I
believe that.
say hallelujah to the vomiting bug. You know, thank you very much. I had a 6-pack after I left. I didn't have one when I left. I had one when I come back. It was great.
That's your diet plan.
That's your diet plan, right
Thanks.
there, guys.
Thanks, rhinovirus, or whatever it was. I lost 7 kilos in just 5
Beautiful.
days.
Yeah.
So you didn't see much footy over the weekend, though?
No.
Okay, good.
I had Starlink, but I didn't want to spoil camping. Camping shouldn't be done with phones and all that stuff. So
Stay off the screens, all right.
I just turned it off when I felt like because I was the only one that had Starlink.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. You're in control.
I was in
Yeah,
control.
good. Now, speaking of being in control, the Queensland, we've got the decider here
Yep.
at Suncorp. Very short odds. I don't like that. Or I like $1.55, $1.60.
Yeah, look, I don't know how they decide the odds on rugby league. To be quite honest, especially
Yeah.
sports. I don't. Well, not all sports.
Is it
but-
just the money? Is it just like that
yeah,
many people
I
bet
guess
one
it's the
way?
money going for it, but
Yeah.
you know the odds have got to come out, and it's just funny how the odds are usually wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, they are often, aren't they? Yeah.
Honestly, how often are they wrong? You
Yeah.
know, I'd love to know, especially in Origin.
Yeah.
But I never see deciders home games as an advantage anymore.
Right.
I really don't.
Okay.
Nah. When I played, I never felt disadvantaged.
When you play, if you play it away.
Origin, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
definitely Origin.
Yeah.
Like, I never felt that much none. I'm gonna say none. I didn't feel disadvantaged, if
Right.
I'm honest. Because you're all in that team for a reason. You're all the best players in the game.
Mm.
You know, on both teams. You know, yes, the crowd's booing you at one
Yeah.
and cheering at the other, but those boos get you just as ramped up.
Do they?
Yeah. So,
Nah.
and I used to love it because the one thing I used to take into the away game was all those boos. I want to shut them up as quick as I can.
Mm.
And if I see them leaving, then that's giving me a
Yeah. Like a
buzz.
pump up. Yeah. Mitch Moses, he didn't have a great game the last Origin. They've named him again.
Yeah.
Are you surprised by that?
No,
Okay.
no. I don't know. I feel like Isaiah Katoa didn't get that wrist injury, which was the only thing I did see when I started getting back into service.
Yeah.
I think he might have been as an 18, 19 to see how the week was going to go.
Yeah.
You know, because he's one of those players where I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, and I reckon he loves pressure, loves big games, and he can win games. And I think he's one of those guys that could, he could be one of those state of origin players, I think, for the Blues.
More Dolphins players did get the call up though. Bostock.
Yeah, that was
for New South Wales. He's going to be on the wing, starting wing.
Yeah, now look, I know you'd be like, oh, well, why say Katoa could do it and he couldn't? Well, look, the difference is Katoa's shown that he can handle the pressure, do, play big games, play, control the game, win games on his own. You can't say Bostock can do that on the wing. And I can't say he's, been consistently perfect either.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
The
Like,
pressure's on.
he's been playing centre the
Yeah.
last few weeks also.
Yeah.
And I heard, is he playing on different sides to what he was playing in the normal rounds? I find that interesting. Very young kid still. I think he's got a lot to learn still. But look, as a Queenslander, you're going to pepper him.
Yeah.
Like
Because he does get up high. Like he's got on the
it's
attack.
it's Origin. Doesn't
okay.
matter. You get up high, you're landing, you're going to get whacked.
Yeah.
So if I was him, I'd be preparing for if there's 38 sets, 38 bombs.
Yeah, really.
I'm not kidding
just
you.
going to go straight at him.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
First game, decider,
Yeah.
Suncorp, young kid.
Yep.
Good luck.
Another Dolphin who I thought was good, Finafuiaki, has been dropped for Paddy Carrigan coming back.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you get it. Paddy's the incumbent.
Yeah, and I think it's funny. Like Queensland, they've they've got these players all ready to go.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best thing, in the last, I don't know how long I can go back, but for a long time now, one guy's in. There's next game, there's always another guy straight up your clacker, ready to go. So
yeah. Well, actually, speaking of how good having Nene back, like he
Jeremiah
was,
Nene,
he was great for the Cowboys.
And his Origin career is so fresh and so, it's so new. But he's still, I think, 11 games already.
Yeah,
he's 23 and he's been unbelievable in 80% of those. Or 90% of those. He's an Origin player.
You wouldn't have seen. Did you see the?
I didn't.
The try. So sprinting through, up high, catches the ball, it still has the man to beat, scores a try to ice the game for the Cowboys. He's just
and that's nothing against Fenifiliaki. It's just he played really good in that time he got, I thought. But in a game like this, you want those players.
Yeah.
Guys that have been there. You know what they're going to give you. Same with Paddy Carrigan. I feel like our starting 13 again is really strong. Compared to the Blues, I think ours is probably stronger.
I am going to jump right in right now and interrupt this broadcast. These two are gibbering today. The boys recorded on Tuesday. I'm recording here on Wednesday, so I'm a week out from State of Origin, and they have no idea what they're talking about. This was almost a small bit of an experiment to see how the boys could handle a podcast, just the two of them. As you can see and as you can hear, they are both dum-dums. Anyway, so Origin, it's a week out. The decider, Suncorp Stadium, really looking forward to it. Both teams doing a couple of different things in this camp. I know that New South Wales, on the Monday night, they came into camp. They had a special function, a special dinner with the 1996 New South Wales team. So Laurie Daly trying to find the little 1% to help his team get over the line. So the 1996 team was a team that won 3-0 in that series, only using 17 players. Very unlike the 2026 team. I think they've used, I don't know how many players. But, you can start to see the coaches trying to find that 1% for their team. The players are good enough to do a job, but sometimes a little inspiration from someone else can help them. So Laurie was doing that on the Monday night. They went into camp. On the Tuesday, we had the Queensland Maroons go up to Rockhampton, which was fantastic as well. Billy, it's something that we used to do when we were playing, is go to a small regional rural town and see and meet the people that you're playing for. It would have been a really great experience for guys from Central Queensland, Harry Grants, Cam Munsters, who grew up in Rockhampton in that Central Queensland area. And they would have enjoyed being out there with the fans, seeing and knowing who they're playing for. Now, both teams selected, I think, are good teams. Laurie Daly has gone for a real attacking team, a couple of those aggressive players. Liam Martin, an aggressive inclusion into that starting team for New South Wales. We got Bostock as well, making his debut on the wing. Now, a lot of people have been into Bostock. A lot of people have been a bit disappointed that Brian To'o got dropped, but at the end of the day, Bostock's been playing some brilliant footy for the Dolphins and super consistent since coming back from a knee injury. Playing centre, but will be playing wing for New South Wales. We'll go out there and do a good job. But yeah, New South Wales, I still don't know and understand where they're going to attack and how they're going to play. The only thing that I've noticed in game 1 and game 2 is they are trying to do the high kicks and trying to get numbers in and around the ball to hopefully create some opportunities to get the ball back. Very, very Roosters play. If you watch the Roosters play last weekend against the Brisbane Broncos, a lot of high kicks to James Tedesco chasing down the field, hopefully getting some rebounds off kicks and stuff like that. And then, getting repeat sets and hopefully tries off the back of it. Queensland, pretty unchanged team at the end of the day. Jeremiah Nanai gets his chance and opportunity to come into the team after only a couple of games back. I think actually only one game back. But he's been there and done it before for Queensland. Kulikefu Fine Fuiaki. He misses out. He debuted in Melbourne. Was a part of Camp 1 as a 20th man. Got to play in Melbourne, but misses out in this decider. I'm sure we'll see Cooley play a lot more footy in the future. He is really building his game at the moment. So looking forward to seeing how this decider plays out. Where I have and what I have noticed from Queensland in both these games is they've had a clear and direct game plan. Game 1, they really wanted to start fast, get right into the game, chance their arm a little bit. Game 2, there was a real direct, there's real direct shape and movement to the left-hand side of the Queensland team. Knowing and understand that was 2 changes made on that right-hand side defensive team. So, there was opportunities there. And then Hammer and Selwyn just absolutely carved up on that edge. So will that happen again? I'm sure that Billy sat down and found out figured out who is in and out, and will come up with a clear game plan. That's, I think, where the biggest difference has been from the coach's point of view is actually I've been able to see the direction that Billy is wanting to play. This will be a very, very different New South Wales team. From game 1 to game 2, we saw a different New South Wales team. Game 1, New South Wales started really slow. Game 2, they started fast. They got into the game. Definitely gifted a try early. Try assist by big Tommy Flegler, one of the greatest knock-ons I've ever seen. Good on you, Tommy. Another inclusion, actually, just on the top of the head into that Queensland team. Paddy Carrigan, back, first game back from injury, but Billy's going to monitor him throughout the week just to make sure he is where he needs to be. We'll have to do a little bit more running stuff to make sure he's fine, but we've seen Paddy Carrigan for many years at the Broncos and for Queensland, head down, bum up, making sure that he does his job, and he won't let Queensland down. One of the things that is in the back of the Queensland jersey is Queensland expects you to do your job. And all these guys, from a Queensland point of view, will go out there and do their job. And I wish Queensland, Billy Slater, all the coaching staff, all the best. And I'm looking forward to getting to Suncorp Stadium to watch this. It's going to be an epic decider.
Look, this game, it's going to be one for the ages. I really do. I think there's so much talk about it, so much hate.
Yeah.
From not hate. It's just from all media from us. Like
there's a little bit of hate.
There's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
Banter and like they're bagging their own team at the moment. But I feel like that's what the Blues do. But then they come out and play a bloody great game of footy. So I'm expecting a really good game of rugby league. Like I'm excited. I think Tegan's dragged me along. I hate watching it at the game. I want to watch it at home.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I think she's like, well, you're not going to sit there with your kids. But look, I'm going and it's going to be, the first 20 you don't want to miss.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be game on. And I think it's going to be the best game this series.
All right, can't wait.
Where are you going to be watching this game from? Because if I remember correctly.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah,
I'm on a plane that boards, I think, 10 minutes before kickoff from Thailand. I've made a terrible mistake. I've booked it so far in advance. I didn't think of the dates. It's not going to have Wi-Fi.
I can just imagine you in this Thailand in the Thailand airport, watching your phone. Oh, you're doing a good thing. Everyone's gonna be like, "What is?"
I'm the only one.
Dude?
I'm the only one that wants a delayed flight. It's just like, come on, be delayed. Have some type of problem.
Is there anything you can do?
I don't think so.
Cancelled?
Nah. The best thing is for a delayed flight, so I have to hope that there's something wrong with the plane.
Just start spewing at the front desk or something. I don't know.
Well, that's a chance. It is Thailand, so they'll have oysters for lunch.
Yeah, I was going to say and accidentally hit the air hostess, and then they got to get new ones in. I don't know. something.
It's just projectile vomit on all those.
All the screens.
Okay.
Yeah, all the computers, so they can't
It's
board
pretty
everyone.
extreme.
It's worth it.
Okay.
You don't want to miss it. Maybe you should do business class Wi-Fi.
I don't think
Do
they
get
have it.
Wi-Fi?
I don't think they have it. I don't think they have it. I've already researched. Oh, man.
Just get your own seat business class.
Yeah.
Then. I don't know.
I need to get a Starlink. I don't
no.
know. I'll talk to Elon.
What a stupid. That was a bad decision.
Yeah.
Even when I messaged and said I can't, I'm actually probably working for Origin.
Yeah.
That never rung a. That
It should have been a clue.
Light bulb moment.
It should have been a clue that you couldn't come.
That was the reason why I couldn't come when I said that.
Kip, you're an idiot. You got to know and understand, mate. Like, you need to mark birthdays, Christmas, Easter, and Origin into your calendar. Okay. Oh, and grand final day. That's it. All right. Grand final weekend, really. AFL Saturday and then NRL Sunday. But geez Louise, Kip. Like, you're supposed to be the smart one in the group.